You did the intro.
The intro is Premier League kits for the upcoming season 2021-22.
Arsenal first then. I'll let you have your say on it.
Yeah, it's a nice shirt, although I would like to see a completely red shirt with white sleeves. And I don't like the blue Adidas stripes at the top here.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look right. The whole kit, not just the shirt, looks really good. I'll give that an 8.
I've given it an 8 as well, but I just think they're trying to be like Ajax and failing quite badly.
Yeah.
Because literally, you look at it from the picture we're looking at, it is basically Ajax with blue Adidas stripes instead. Yeah. Aston Villa then.
Yeah, the Villa.
It's pretty much the same as last season, bar the patterns on the front and more like the stripes. I quite like it.
I like the stripes. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
It's yeah. Again, you can still see that. You know instantly that's a Villa shirt.
It's not the most classic Villa shirt ever, but
no, it's not.
It's a decent shirt.
I'll give that an 8 as well. I do like the stripes.
I've given it 7.5.
Okay, yeah.
All right, Brentford. A lot of people say it's good. I've seen other people say it's a bit boring. No. I like it though. It's a strong start to Premier League life when it comes to kits for Brentford, in my opinion.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I think the sponsor's a little bit weird, but at the same time, it kind of makes it look a bit old-fashioned and retro, I think, which is not a bad thing.
Yeah, it's got a retro feel about it. I'll give this one 8.5 actually. Yeah. It's clean, it's crisp. I like it.
I think the stripes are just the right size, and they're in like that in a proper line and everything as well.
Actual stripes, not like.
And they go onto the sleeves too.
And I do like to see the stripes on the sleeves because a lot of teams have stopped doing that.
This is one of the best ones here by a mile, in my opinion. Yeah. Brighton and Hove Albion were judging two teams at once. No one said that before. What do you make of it?
Yeah, I like it. I like the yellow stripe down the side. I give this one 9.5. Again, it's clean, crisp. I really like that.
It's a massive upgrade on last season because they had pinstripes last year, which just was terrible.
Yeah.
It's one of the best Brighton kits in years.
If I was a Brighton fan, I'd be very happy with that.
And like with Brentford, the stripes on the sleeves, they're in the proper position and everything. And then just to add to it, you have the gold as well. And I've gone for it. I've given it 10 out of 10.
Okay,
because
impressive.
I'd be absolutely buzzing if I was a Brighton fan, but I'm not.
No, we're
so,
not.
Kind of a bad thing because they're in the Premier League. And
we're not.
As you can tell, we're supporting a team that haven't been there since the 90s. But we'll move on from that. On to Burnley. This is a bit different from previous years. They've actually tried to make it look a bit more distinctive.
Yeah.
You either hate or love those sleeves.
Yeah. I think those sleeves to me look like my grand's old duvet cover from the 70s.
Yeah, that's basically how it is, isn't it?
Whereas the Villa shirt's good. This isn't... Yeah.
You don't really know what to say, do you?
I've lost for words. It was just nice plain pale blue.
I think it's worth pointing out that the sponsor looks miles better than last year's one. Yeah. I've given it 7.
I've given it 7 as well.
It's still not a bad shirt, but it's just a bit in the middle.
Chelsea.
Where do we begin with this?
Well, this is what I call a Marmite shirt. Do you go for the checks? Do you go for the zigzag? Either, to me, would be fantastic. But which is it? It's just bonkers.
They're trying to be Croatia, but they're also just trying to put their own spin on it at the same time. Yeah. What have you given it?
I've given this 7.5.
What have I given it? I forgot what I've given it. I've given it 8 out of 10. That's about right, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace, we would judge it, but they decided to not release a kit 2 weeks before the season starts. Get your act together.
Yeah.
Everton. I quite like this one.
I do. Yeah.
The 2 shades of blue, and then again another team with yellow trim. And this reminds me of Everton's shirt from 2016-17. They had a very, very similar shirt to this, with basically identical bar the 2 shades of blue. I really like that. What do you make of it?
I don't like the yellow at all, not on a classic Everton shirt. If that was white...
So I don't have an issue with that, but...
No, it's not bad, but I think it would better just white.
Well, if I had the choice, I probably wouldn't have yellow, but...
No.
I don't think it's a bad thing, but I've given it 7.5.
I've given it 7.
Leeds United then. Apart from... I mean, you could say this is good. Apart from the yellow Adidas stripes, it just does what Leeds United should do, just a white shirt.
Plain white shirt.
What do you make of it?
What you just said.
Yeah.
I don't like the yellow at all. Maybe if it was yellow, a combination of yellow and blue Adidas stripes, or just blue, 7.5 for me.
I've gone the same.
Yeah.
On to Leicester. where do we begin? There's plenty going on. The camouflage effect is pretty interesting, and then they've got the gold and white trim. They're back to white shorts as well this season.
Again, I could do without the blue on this, but as a shirt,
it is a Leicester shirt.
It is a Leicester shirt. I don't mind Leicester. Yeah,
Leicester do tend to have blue, you know.
I mean the gold.
Yeah.
I'll give it 8.5 actually.
We're agreeing on quite a few. I've given
I like the overall design.
On to Liverpool. I really like this bar one thing. The orange. Really.
Red and orange. Just don't go.
I think the patterns look brilliant.
Yeah.
The trim. It's a fantastic
the diagonal
kit.
stripes, yeah.
If they were in like white or maybe even a darker red, I think I'll give that maybe even a 9. But I've given it 7 because I think the orange does.
The orange completely ruins it. I'll give it 5, and I would like to see the Liverpool badge in a traditional gold of, again, the 70s, 80s.
Alright, Man City then. They are in all pale blue this season, which personally I'm not a fan of. But
white shorts.
Talking about the actual shirt itself,
yeah,
pretty cool, really, isn't it?
It is a cool shirt. I like it.
And I like the fact that, again, it's another touch you can't see unless you actually buy the shirt, but the 93-20 seconds is engraved into the shirt of when Aguero scored the title-winning goal. Man United, for me, it's already improved 10%, 100% because they've got a better sponsor than Chevrolet. They've now got TeamViewer, which, I mean, if you're a bench warmer, then that's a little bit ironic. But other than that, it's not bad. It looks like a classic retro Man United shirt, in my opinion.
And what I said about highlighting the badge, you can tell straight away that's a Man U shirt because the badge stands out from everything else.
Yeah.
That's a 70s, 80s iconic badge shirt. I'll give that a 9.
Okay,
I really like that.
I ain't gone that far. I've gone for 8. So we've gone from one that we like to the worst kit here by a country mile, in my opinion.
Several country miles.
Newcastle.
This to me is a 1930s coal miner's grandad shirt with a black stripe down the front.
There is so much wrong. For starters, it's basically just one black stripe down the middle. This sponsor they've had for years continues to ruin it.
Yeah, it should have a black collar as well.
They've had that same sponsor for years and it ruins it.
Yeah.
And then just to put the final nail in the coffin, they've got the buttons and they're in white. It just looks so terrible.
Odd.
I've given that a 2, I'm being generous.
2. Sorry, Newcastle fans.
And I think it's another thing as well, Newcastle United, it's such an iconic shirt.
Black and white stripes,
It's one of the best shirts. I've always liked Newcastle's kit.
Yeah.
And it's such a disappointing job by them this year. Like, I'd be so disappointed as a Newcastle fan if that was my kit.
Here.
Alright, Norwich. I can't decide whether I love or hate this or not.
I like it. And I think the sleeves should be yellow like the rest of the shirt, but in this case, I quite like the sleeves like that. I give that a 9.
See, with me, I wouldn't mind it, but when you see it on the players, the body of the shirt goes into the sleeves. So if you look at this Forest shirt, it like, say if the sleeves were white, the red would go into the sleeves until it's about here, and it just looks odd. It's not like the sleeves are just completely rounded off in that pattern. The body of the shirt continues into it, and that just looks weird.
Yeah.
Apparently the sleeves are actually inspired by the wings of a canary, which is what Norwich obviously are called.
Called, yes. Okay, I didn't know that.
That's an interesting touch.
Yeah.
From Norwich.
Yep.
I've given it a 7. Southampton. I really like this. I saw another video point this out. If you look closely, it's got like arrows pointing down. And Southampton are a team that could be in relegation worry.
Yeah, so they should be going up, really.
That's basically just asking for it, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're going to get relegated, lads. Let's just put arrows pointing down.
The sleeves should be stripy, like the shirt, instead of just plain red.
I think that's
And the collar, what is that about?
The collar's a bit
It's like somebody was designing that with a felt pen and they sneezed and then the black bit went down. He thought, actually that looks quite good.
The collar is
obviously
different.
Not a Southampton fan that designed that. Again, it's proper red and white stripes apart from the sleeves, so I give that 7.5.
I like as well how the red stripes with the white are separated by thin black. That's a pretty cool touch as well.
This collar, the black bit at the end.
I've not gone as harsh as Dad, but I've given it an 8. I know what you're going to say for this, Tottenham or Bottleham.
Excuse me. I can't actually see it because there's nothing actually happening. It just looks like somebody's bought a load of white T-shirts from the local market, shove a Spurs badge on the sponsor and a Nike tee.
I'll just point out, that shirt costs £70.
For that.
That is a white T-shirt with a Spurs logo on it.
And yet when you look at the away shirt, it looks like somebody's been decorating in the home shirt and got loads of paint all over it.
It's just a bit boring, so I've given it 7.
I have given that 7 also.
And I'd like to also point out, I called them Bottleham. Bit ironic as a Nottingham Forest supporter, because we did that incredibly well a year ago.
We're good at that.
So any Spurs fans watching, I don't hate you. Just calm down.
Not at all, no.
Anyway, Watford. Over to you.
Watford, what kit are they going to have? I mean, next season I think they should try a yellow shirt with black dots. Because every season they have stripes. They have also... As a shirt, that would be quite a nice leisure shirt you could go out on. Go out with your mates. But as a football shirt, a Watford shirt, to me, is plain yellow with red or black piping.
How many horizontal lines are there on there?
1.5, sorry, Watford.
I think that's a bit harsh, even though it isn't, traditional Watford shirt. Then again, what is a traditional Watford shirt?
We don't know what a traditional Watford... Like, they change their managers every 4 games.
Just as a shirt, I've given it 5, because it is still a good shirt, but it is a Watford shirt, I'm not so sure. I really like this one. You've got one criticism of it, West Ham United.
Yeah, claret and pale blue, but I would like to see pale blue sleeves, not just a very thick stripe.
Again, I don't think that matters too much.
It doesn't. You know, Bobby Moore would be turning his grave if he saw that.
Because it is still West Ham.
It still is a West Ham shirt, yeah.
It's a proper claret shirt.
Yeah.
Proper colour. I like the fact that the blue and the claret is separated by white. That's a bit like Southampton, a different colour.
Yeah.
The collar, I'm not normally a fan of collars on football kits, but I think it works really well here.
That looks good.
And saying that this is their first year in Europe properly since 2008, I believe. They were in it in 2017, but didn't actually qualify for the Europa League. I think they're going to look really good doing it.
Yeah.
So I'd be really happy with that if I was a West Ham fan.
8.5 for me.
I've given it 9.5.
Oh, okay, good.
I just think it resembles West Ham United perfectly. One final kit, Wolves. I think they're just kind of running out of ideas.
I like it, but they've got like just a single black bit at the side of each shirt.
I don't really know what we're going for.
Shouldn't it be from the top to the bottom or at the bottom? But it's just sort of like an afterthought.
If it was just like a thin black and white stripe.
A black collar. Again, I'm going back to the 60s and 70s, Derek Dugan era, for those of you who know who he is. It is a nice... I like the colour, but it just needs a black collar.
I've given it 7.5.
I've given it 7.5.
It's not a bad kit.
No.
It's just not... It wouldn't be living long in the memory for me as a Wolves supporter. That is our grading of every single Premier League home kit. We don't tend to do that much Premier League stuff, but if you'd like to do more, then hit the like button. If you want to do away kits, to be honest, that's the next thing I'll probably do. Then get this video. How many likes should we get on this video?
Many.
Just as many as you want. You know what? Why should I set a like target? Hit the like button as much as you want.
Yeah.
That would be great. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Okay.